Hey guys, this is Westport 85. Wearing my hat today because my hair is fucked up today, so I can't do a video where my hair is looking like a fucked up person. So that's why I'm wearing my hat. Today, I would like to discuss on this 5-year anniversary on Hurricane Katrina. Let me take you out back to 2005, where they're being warned about the hurricane storm being listened. They waited like too late for them to announce the state of emergency by the former mayor of New Orleans, Mayor Nagin, Wade Nagin. And they said, they had to board up houses and say, everything's gonna be fine, but not quite, man. On this, the hurricane arrived to New Orleans and destroyed houses, buildings, everything, man. Destroyed, man, everything, man. Killing 1,577 people from New Orleans. After the hurricane passed, it was very hot, like over 100 degrees. Everybody went to the Superdome in New Orleans where they had to camp and thinking everything's going to be safe. But unfortunately, Hurricane Katrina whipped the building up, leads to floods. And it was very hot. People died from hydration and lack of medical supplies. And someone died inside their houses and drowned. And firefighters, people, including celebrities like Sean Penn, who came to New Orleans to rescue people, to evacuate buildings and send them to schools, hospitals, and in the stadiums. And during days after Hurricane Katrina, everybody was angry, everybody is depressed. Everybody's blaming FEMA for not doing their jobs. Blaming Bush for not doing his part. And even Kanye West. You remember Kanye West, the rapper, man, along with Mike Myers on that charity benefit? He just anonymous, his famous words is George Bush doesn't care about black people. He is not saying it just to feel like it. He is saying it out of anger, man. He's saying it out of anger at the president. You see, you don't care about us. You don't care about the people. You don't care about what's going on in Hurricane Katrina. People dying, people sick, people's hungry. So the president sent some troops to evacuate and move them to Houston, Atlanta, Little Rock. And even the media is bad enough to say they call them refugees. Everybody else is getting tired to call them refugees. They don't like to be called that word. They just American citizens. You just forgot about the people, man. You forgot about where I live, where I come from. They don't like to be called that, man. They just feel like they're being racist. I mean, overall, 1,860 people were dead from Hurricane Katrina, along with Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Texas, and Kentucky as well, during the Hurricane Katrina. Now, 5 years later, New Orleans is slowly coming back together, led by Wendell Pierce, who is an actor who's trying to bring back his community at Train Park in the projects in New Orleans. He's trying to rebuild his projects. As soon as they rebuild their homes, they sign the agreement to enter the new house. A lot of people, are working to rebuild New Orleans. And I'm happy to say February of this year, 7 months ago or 8 months ago, the New Orleans Saints won the first ever Super Bowl in history. They were being asked to move their team to someplace else, and they refused. They believe that we're going to come back through the hard times, and we're going to lift their spirits up by ordering the city to win the victory in the Super Bowl. And I was cheering for New Orleans Saints because they deserve to win a championship when they're going through 5 years ago. So New Orleans will coming back one way or the other. It will take them years to rebuild through this devastating time. So I just wanted to say that New Orleans will bounce back from this difficult time, and they will rebuild New Orleans, because New Orleans is the history, the culture, the tradition, Mardi Gras, bounce music, and also most importantly, the birth of jazz was started in New Orleans. Creole, you name it. New Orleans will come back from this, one way or the other. It will take them years to rebuild, but New Orleans will bounce back from this. And that's all I got to say on this 5-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. And I just want to say to the people from New Orleans that are watching of my videos, is we got you back, and we'll get through this together as one, and you're not alone. I understand you're going through losing your loved ones, losing your family members during Hurricane Katrina 5 years ago, and we got you back. Help is on the way, and we will rebuild New Orleans from this difficult storm 5 years ago. And most importantly, I got you back, whatever you need. Alright? So that's all I got to say to the people of New Orleans. And thank you for watching this video, and please, you know what to do after this video, but please don't make bad remarks below. Alright?